So it was a long time coming, but finally the new version of ES.VC is here. So in this video I'm just going to show you how to use the new version of it, and I'm going to talk about some of the differences between the new version and the old version. So first, you can see here it uses HTTPS as opposed to HTTP to make sure that everything you do is encrypted and secure. It just as well as providing security, it just provides extra trust to anyone that wants to use it. And as you can see here, we have a drop down. If we click it now, there's nothing. There's only one option. It's just to register .es.vc domain. There will be additional extensions. So if I go to the reserved domain list, you can see here's a list of the domains that are currently reserved. So they can't be registered they just can't be registered. You can see there's this one here and this one here are used for ES.VC itself to actually work, and this one here and the rest of them are additional extensions. You can request extensions and you can operate your own extensions as well. Just send me an email if you want to make your own extension. But these are the ones that we have at the moment. The first one that's going to be created is foo.es.vc, and this is going to be used for well, if you're like creating something and you want a free temporary domain name so you can see what it looks like on the internet, you can use a foo.es.vc domain name. You can even use an ES.VC one, but foo.es.vc sort of states the purpose of the domain as well. And these are just the generic extensions, and then these are additional ones that we're going to make as well. So if I go back, you can see there's just an About Us page. It doesn't really do much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Login. So as you can see, there's just one button that says Login with your Google account. And so because we're using Google authentication to log in, we don't need to store any passwords. So when you log in with your Google account, your password never actually goes to ES.VC. We just get your email address so that we can use that to log you in. So as you can see, that just put me in straight away because I've already logged in and I've created an account. But if your account doesn't, if this is your first time visiting ES.VC, it'll ask you to give ES.VC permission to view your email address and stuff. And as soon as you give it permission, it'll take you to the domains page that I'm at now. So as you can see, here's a list of the domains that are registered. So I currently have 8 domains registered, and everyone is allowed to register up to 25 domain names. If you want to request a domain that's already been registered, you can use this link, and if you want to create a new extension, you can, or if you want to request a new extension, you can use this link. They both just link to my email address, so you can send me an email and ask me whatever it is. So you can see here's all the domains I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first register a new domain name. So I'm going to register a domain. So if I put in one letter domain and I hit enter, it's going to say that the domains have to be at least 3 characters in length. And if I put in some illegal characters like this, it's going to say domains can't start with a hyphen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the word howCode. I'm going to register howCode.es.vc. So I'm going to click register it, and as you can see, it takes me to this page. It says the domain you want to register, the date it was registered on, the length of the registration, and the day it expires on. So all domains are registered for 1 year, and they expire 1 year from the day they were registered. So I'm going to click register new domain name. As you can see, it says 9 domains registered, and here's my new domain. So what I can do is I can also delete a domain. So if I click delete here, it just deleted the domains.es.vc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this domain.es.vc and I'm going to click edit. So as you can see, it brings up this page. This is the new ES.VC zone editor. So as you can see, it's a bit different from the last one, but it's a lot easier to use, and it's a lot better actually. So as you can see, here's our zone file, and you can see here it says DigitalOcean here. So the way ES.VC works is it uses the DigitalOcean API to create and manage zone files, and that's why it says ns1, ns2, and ns3.digitalocean.com. So here we can create a new record. These are all the records we can create. An A record is for an IPv4 address, and an A record is for an IPv6 address. ES.VC actually also supports IPv4 and IPv6. So if you wanted to edit a record in the old ES.VC editor, you had to just delete the record and add it again with whatever changes you wanted made. But with the new version, you can edit them, or you can edit records, you can delete records, and you can create new records. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this record for now, and I'm just going to change this to a 53. And this is just going to change the IP address, and to change it we just click the button Update Record. So as you can see, there's a spinner and then there's a tick, and that tick tells you that the record was updated successfully. So if I refresh this, as you can see, the zone didn't update. That's because DigitalOcean's DNS updates roughly once every hour. So it's going to take an hour for your changes to take effect. But you'll be able to see them straight away in the boxes down here. So as you can see, that actually changed. And the way it did that was it used Ajax to create an API call to the DigitalOcean API to update this zone file. So I'm going to put that back to 52, and I'm just going to click Update Record. And as you can see, it updated it without refreshing the page. So that's it updated, and if I want to make sure it's updated, and I wanted to double check, I could actually just refresh, and as you can see, this won't change. This 52 is the way it is because the zone file was updated using Ajax, so I never actually had to refresh the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a CNAME. So I'm going to say HC, and I'm going to set it equal to howCode.org. What you have to do is you have to put a dot at the end of it as well, or you'll get an error. So if I click Add New Record, this actually refreshes the page. Because it has a lot more stuff to do than just updating a record. But here it is, here's our new CNAME added, and whenever it's updated in the DigitalOcean DNS, we'll see it added to our zone file. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the record for now, because we don't actually need that. Because .es.VC is one of the reserved domains, and it's going to be used as an extension. We actually don't want it to have any subdomains because we don't want it to conflict with any subdomain someone registers. So if I created a subdomain in the zone editor, say for example test.es.vc, if someone registered test.es.vc, it would register their domain and create a new zone, but their zone wouldn't actually work because this zone would override the zone they created. So if I go back to my domains, you can see I'm back at the domains page. So this has been a brief overview of the new version of ES.VC. There'll be at the moment, there's no new extensions, but they'll be coming really soon. And the first one that's going to be arriving is foo.es.vc, followed by all these other ones in the order they're listed in the reserved domains table. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, follow us on Google+, and of course register your own ES.VC domain.